Greetings, friends. Happy Friday. I read ahead the Sabian symbols for this week, and I was really thrilled when I read the symbol for today because the symbol for 20 Scorpio, where the sun is right now, is the parting of the veil. And so the word for today is initiation. And those of you who've been working with Tree of Life this year and all of our discussions about expansion of consciousness know that the parting of the veil refers to the point in each of our lives when we are ready to transcend fear and dualistic thinking and fully show up to the truth of who we are and fully commit to our own journey. And so it's really exciting today to sit with this gift of consciousness that the sun's delivering of what it means for each of us at this point in our journey, because the parting of the veil happens in every moment and every day. It's not a one-time occurrence. What it means today for each of us to experience a more clear connection to our own alignment through inner truth and through our ability to connect with and trust our higher self and the trust the calling of our soul. That's what we experience when we're willing to release attachment to external conflict or external obstruction or external experiences of being a victim. When we're willing to transcend the tower, which is the path that guards the veil. When we're willing to transcend the experience of tower and accept our own participation in polarity and good and bad and yes and no and right and wrong, when we are willing to take inner alignment, that's when the veil parts, when we can step into asking for help and commit to our own path of return. Then we are able to transcend the illusion that this is all there is. It's not that this reality doesn't exist, but there are frequencies and dimensions that transcend 3D circumstances, and that's the path of return that each of us is on, the ability to connect with those realities. So the Sabian symbol for today is a woman drawing away dark curtains in order to reveal the entrance to a sacred pathway. That literally is the experience of crossing the veil. And what I love about this symbol and the teaching for today is that it's our inner sage who draws the curtains. It's not someone else who does this for us. It's ourself. It's our higher self. When we're ready, when we say, I'm ready to show up, then the curtains are drawn. And again, it happens in every moment. And so another way to talk about this is your connection to the Hierophant, which is the higher teaching for our planetary spread for this month. And the reminder that the Hierophant within, the high priest and priestess within, is grounded into divine feminine, grounded into Gaia, and grounded into the resources of this realm in order to enable us to draw down the light. So the initiation of today is an initiation to new levels of truth and understanding and a new ability to step into your own sacred pathway beyond illusions of separation and beyond illusions of dualistic perceptions of reality. Back to center, back to wholeness. So I am privileged today to bring this message forward because it's truly a sacred point in the solar cycle of the year to have this day of remembering and connecting with the truth of what our own soul is revealing. So have a day of holding curiosity for what it means to have a new connection to your higher self and to your sacred pathway, and ask for support in releasing your own illusions of being trapped or being a victim or being stuck in dualistic thinking and dualistic perceptions, or stuck in any form of circumstances, because there are gifts today of being able to connect with new perceptions and understandings and new visions of reality above and beyond 3D. And I just want to share with you, where did they go? I want to share with you the cards that I drew yesterday when I was asking myself about preparing for today. And I went to the energy medicine deck. I don't have the box here, but it's here it is, in case you're interested in which cards these are. I went to the energy oracle cards, and I drew a card asking for what I needed to know from an energy medicine perspective for myself. These were a personal spread I worked with yesterday, and I received the card for Archangel Camiel. And Camiel is the archangel that helps us burn through our own limitations. And it's the element of fire, the element of third chakra, that says we're going to show up, the planet of Mars. We choose to show up. Camiel helps us release whatever holds us back, whether it's internal or external obstruction. And then I said, okay, Camiel, I wonder what else there is. And so I put Camiel back in the deck and shuffled again, and I got Camiel another time. Came up twice. So that's a pretty strong message that he's available now to help us, because there's a strong element of willpower required to just show up and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to figure this out. And then from animal medicine, I pulled Scorpion. And Scorpion is one of the archetypes associated with Scorpio. That's where the name comes from. Scorpio's name is associated with Scorpion. And the quality of fire, of strategic fire, and the willingness to burn through what holds us back, to be precise and strategic, and to choose to show up. So 2 strong messages that we've got this, and that there's support now to burn through our own fears that perhaps hold us back from transcending our attachment or our perception of being trapped in circumstances. And then I just want to remind you of yesterday's message, because it's very much part of this path, which is Moth, which is the willingness and ability to be vulnerable and to be authentically available to what our own experience is, to allow ourselves to feel deeply at the same time knowing that we're protected and held and supported, and that we have allegiances and alliances that are looking out for us. So I invite you to hold space for receiving a blessing today about your own sacred path of initiation and the veils which are falling away for you. And then tell those stories and share those experiences, and the stories that we are receiving of our new insights and understandings are inspiring all of us and helping each of us to connect and align with this amazing time of potential and possibility and new birth. So have a fantastic day. I'll see you again tomorrow.